In the early 1970s, Jim Kennedy was a growing leader of a young school. And while he is in the annals of Smet Jesuit as a basketball player, the first memories of Jim's athletic prowess began on the football field.
The first time you and I met, Jim, was on the football field at Smet, and I came into the first football practice a week prior from a football camp, if you will, and a lot of the coaches that were present there saw me toss this ball, I don't know how many yards or whatever, to Dick Zitzman running down the sideline, and for some reason thought I was material for the starting quarterback for the freshman team. Until we put the pads on and got out on the practice field and I couldn't see over the offensive line, they realized that they needed somebody just a tad taller. So you were inserted in there, and I was thankfully one of your targets as the quarterback. You were a tremendous athlete, and at that point I didn't even know how great a basketball player you were. But I found that out quickly as well. We played football together until junior year, and you left on an extremely high note because this was the first time Smet Jesuit beat St. Louis U High in football since the inception of Smet, and it was your touchdown catch in the fourth quarter that sealed the victory. And I always still to this day get a kick out of Bob Christian running the reel of you hauling that ball in and him saying, "I want to see that big drink of water haul that ball in one more time." He was so proud of you, and I think equally disappointed when you made the decision to forego football your senior year and thankfully focus entirely on your basketball.
Although a talented football player, Jim's passion was basketball. As a member of the 1973 Smet Jesuit basketball team, he helped deliver Smet Jesuit's first state championship. While he's known for what he did on the court, Jim is also remembered for a few moments that he spent on the bench.
There was one instance that really caught my attention, which I found very humorous. It was in the quarterfinal game against Northwest High School at UMSL, where we had to win that game to advance to Columbia for the right to play in the semifinals. It came down to the last minute, and the game was tied. Our player was seated on the bench, and who came to our aid was your fellow teammate who hit a jumper, Gary Clark, and that propelled us to the state semifinals, and then of course the finals and the championship. So I found it ironic, Jim, that our greatest player of the year was seated on the bench, and we had a lot of fun with that through the years.
Jim would go on to a storied career as a Mizzou Tiger, where he played all 4 years, and where, as a member of the 1975-1976 team, he and his teammates gave Missouri its first Big 8 championship.
I can remember distinctly being a freshman here at Smet and walking into the gym at lunchtime, and I was watching you play, and I said to myself as a freshman, I said, that guy has the tools to be a great player. And then I knew that Smet had a great coach. So my entry into Smet, I felt pretty confident that I was at the right place. Fast forward 3 years. It's 1973. It's March. It's Saturday night. It's 5 o'clock on Channel 5, broadcast statewide. And that was the night, Jimmy, that you proved that you were the best player in the state. It was against a powerhouse Kirkwood team, and Smet ended up being the winner. What that did for me back in 1973, it answered 3 annoying questions that I heard from all my Southside friends. Number 1, what is Smet? Number 2, where is Smet? And number 3, why in the heck did you go to Smet?
Jim's commitment has not only been to Smet Jesuit and the University of Missouri, but more importantly, to his friends. Specifically, the friendship that he had with fellow Smet Jesuit Hall of Famer Jim Gessling. Jim Kennedy is a key leader in establishing the Jim Gessling Scholarship at Smet Jesuit. With more than $130,000 already raised, Jim's dream is to assist students who might not otherwise be able to be Spartans without financial assistance. And equally, Jim's goal for the scholarship fund is to honor his great friend, whom he met at the Smet Jesuit High School all those many years ago.
Finally, Jim, congratulations to you and your family, and this is a richly deserved honor. We're thrilled to have you in Smet's Hall of Fame.
So congratulations, Jim. It's been a heck of a ride, and I honor you tonight as you enter into the Hall of Fame.
Jim, no one's more deserving of this honor than you. In all my years at Smet, I've always looked up to you as a leader, which you've always been, and I know there's a lot of people that you would like to have shared this moment with that aren't here anymore, and I know they're looking down on you. They love you as well, and I again can't be happier for you, and I love the opportunity to share this moment with you, and congratulations again as being a Hall of Famer at Smet.
Jim Kennedy, state champion, Smet Jesuit High School, class of 1973, a generous and loyal man for others.